Hey guys, welcome to the session. Today we'll cover one of the important use case in Power BI where you want to have a latest data only from a historical data for each customer. Okay, so here is our data set. Okay, so these are the customer. We have a six different customers. Okay, I think it is five. Yeah, five different customers. Okay, and we have some transaction data for that. So let's say these guys went to some retail stores or like DMart. They have made some transaction there. Okay, and DMart want to get the last transaction they have made, the information about the last transaction. Only they don't want any other data. Okay, so you see Dhoni, we have data for Dhoni. So Dhoni made only three transactions in the last 3 years. Okay, so we might want to see only this row, not all these rows. Okay. Similarly for Rahul also made three transactions in previous 3 years. Okay, and we want to see the only these data, these rows, not these rows. Okay. Similarly, so and so on for the Sachin and Virat and Rohit as well. Let's say for Sachin, he has made two transactions in previous 3 years, and we want to get just this one in the our table visual. We don't want any other rows. So this is very easy to do it. Okay, if you know how to do it, and we'll see. Okay, once I tell you how to do it, it's very easy. So now I'm going to Power BI. So this is my Power BI, okay, and I have to move this data to Power BI. So my data is in Excel book. So what I can do, either I can import that Excel to my Power BI or I can manually enter the data. So I think manually enter is more easy in this case. So I will manually enter it. So I'm click on enter data. It will open a pop-up for us. Okay. Now I will copy the data from Excel. I have copied the data from Excel. Okay, so this is our data. It is copied now. Okay, and it has automatically detected the column header. It knows that the first row is column header. These are the few things I really like about Power BI. And here we have to name our table, so we can name it anything. So I am naming it customer details. Okay, you can name it anything. So now we have two options: load data and edit data. So if I load this data, so it will take me to Power BI desktop and I can create my visuals. If I click on edit, so it will allow me to transfer my data before using it into my visual. So, so let's load for this data first and see how it will look like if I use table visuals. So our data is loading now. It might take 2 minutes, okay, to load this data. Okay, it started loading. So we have just 15 rows only. So you see my data is loaded now. My data, these are the columns that we have in our data set. If you go to data view, you can see the same thing. Okay, but here you will see the all the rows as well. Okay, we have put up 15 rows here. So if I insert a table visuals, okay, so it will show me all these historical data which I don't want, but let's see anyways. Okay, what will happen? So I'm inserting a table visuals and I'm adding all the columns one by one. For date, it is showing it has split the date in year, quarter, month, and day, which I don't want. Basically, it has created a hierarchy which I don't want. Okay, So what I will do, I will go here, okay, and I will tell the Power BI, don't show me the hierarchy, I want the date, actual date, okay. So now we'll get the date, okay. You see, now I will insert the rest of the columns as well. Now I'll make zoom it so that you guys can see it better on your screen. Okay, as you see, it is showing the all the rows for Dhoni, multiple rows for Dhoni, same for all, and same for rest of the customers. Okay, and I don't want this. I just want one row for Dhoni, which will be the latest transaction he has made, that is most recent one. Okay, so for this we had to do some transformation, and I will use the more one of the most underrated feature of Power BI, that is PowerQuery, to implement this. So now we'll go to Power BI. So I have to go to home, then transform data and transform. So it will open a new window for us, a familiar window for us. Okay. Here as well, I'm getting all the data. Okay. Now I will use group by to get only one row for the each customers. Okay. What we'll do first, we'll get the maximum date, the latest date for each customer. Then we'll apply a customer condition, only show me those date where the latest date is matching with this date. Okay, so let's first create a new column which will be the latest date. Okay, so group by, so under we are first in basic. Okay, in the basic it allows you to aggregate by only one column, and that is only do some aggregation on only one column, which I don't want. That's why I'm clicking on advanced. Okay, so here it is by default taking the customer name, which is my first column, and I want to do the grouping on the basis of this column only, so it's fine with me. So second column, I want to get the what point I want to do, I want to do the maximum of date. Okay, the latest date. Okay, and I will name this column the latest date. Okay, so it will give, here it will get the maximum of date. And the second, I will create a new column. Okay, and here I will name all rows, I want to have all the rows, and I will name all rows only. This is one of the workaround which we want to do. Okay, we'll commit to later why we need it. Okay, so first let's focus on this latest date. Okay, only. Okay, so you see it has given the latest date for each customer. So for Dhoni we have one date, for Rahul we have one date. Okay, and but I didn't get the rest of the column. For the getting the rest of the column we need have to click here. Okay, and I'm unchecking it because it will give us the table name, it will add the table name each point of every column, which I don't want. Okay, and customer name I'm removing, which are I don't want. Customer name we have already have. So we'll take date, sales amount, city, and age. Okay, and you some of might say why we are taking it, we already have a date. Guys, this is the latest date. Okay, I want date. Once I click on OK, you will see we'll go back to the original table, but we see what will happen. Okay. So it looks like we have got the original column, guys, but it is not the case. We have a latest date column here as well, and rest of the column is as it is. Okay. Now I will ask Power BI to show me only those columns where the latest date is matching with this date. And you see guys, the latest dates, we have multiple dates there, but the latest date is same. Okay, for Dhoni the latest date is same everywhere. Okay, which is the last date he has made the transaction, that is 21st of May 2022. Similarly for Rahul, the latest date is same everywhere, which is the maximum date from this column. So here I have to apply a condition where the if the latest date is matching with this date, then show me only those entries. Okay, and I will use a workaround to do it. Okay, first I am applying a condition on this dates column. We can choose any date from here. Okay, I am taking the first one. I will click OK. Okay, so now it is showing me the this date. Okay, only one entry where the date is 6th of April 2020, because I had chosen this, and it has written a AMP code for us. Okay, okay, now I will modify this AMP code. Okay, to show me only those days where this date is matching with this date. Okay, so let's modify this AMP code. Okay, you see, I'm getting the only those entries where my this date is equal to this date. That means we are getting the latest entries for each customer. Okay, so now I will do close and apply. It might take 5 to 7 seconds. So guys, you see now I'm getting only 5 rows each, for one for each customer. Dhoni it is showing me 21st of May. Okay, you go back to Excel. This is the latest last time he has made any transaction. Similarly, for if you want to check for Virat 4 June 2022. Okay, 4 June 2022. Okay, 1900 Delhi and 27. Okay, so this is how guys you can simply implement. It seems difficult, but if you try it, it seems very easy, and it will come internationally. So this is all I had for today's video. Okay, hope you guys you have enjoyed. Okay, so I will see you again for the next videos. Okay, bye.